Hello. How's it going? Let me pull. There we go. So yesterday we were playing Case the Golden Idol. I think that's the name of it. I actually have fun playing this game. We're gonna do it again today. Yesterday, once I got to like the 2 hour mark, my brain was hurting. Today, however, we'll push through again. We'll see how we'll get. Yesterday, I'm telling you, when I was like that last one where I was like switching shit out, I was like, if you switch one out, you should be finding out which one is the bad one. And then I realized that we fucked up because we accidentally changed Annie's last name. But that got fixed. All right, on to the next one. It says chapter 2. I didn't even realize that there was like chapters. I thought there was just like a section. I guess you could say it chapters, but I didn't realize there was like a 1 and a 2. All right. Looks like there's an upstairs. We got a room to the right. Not fond of the music in the background, but we'll deal. These sure are some fine coats. Gotcha. A cigar, expensive. Person doesn't look like somebody who smokes expensive cigars. Little Pip, like a rapper. Run to the city and grab me Ash Blair tobacco and a bottle of gin. I will pay you back, David. Right? Have some names. Must be the person who's running. Gab. How's it going? Gabrielle. I'm gonna say Gabe, like Gavin from like Steam. Only thing I think about. All right, let's go through some pockets. An overcoat and a hat. Okay, same shit. Cigars. Nice. She could have stole it. For anybody who wants to know, in this game, you're trying to figure out what's going on and who the people are. You'll go through stuff. They'll give you names. You might need to figure out who killed somebody. But you have to read everything. Context clues are key. Not everything seems as straightforward as you might think. Dear Miss Richards, I enjoy your company tremendously when I visited your father last month, and certainly that you would wish to hear the rest of my thoughts on the shortcomings of our society. I invite you and your father to dinner on April 8th at my manor. Emun. That's the political guy. Dylan, how's it going? Sometimes I feel like these people don't look the same in each one. They confuse the shit out of me. For you, I would fight a tiger and win. Peter. Who was that dude? Was he sitting? I'm trying to remember who that was last time. It was not the dude. He was singing. How do I go to this? That's odd. For some reason, I thought, Duck, how's it going? I thought we clicked on something on top of another thing. Here is something from your diary. Okay. Good enough. What do we have in here? And a little injector. A syringe with some liquid left in it. Well, if someone's dead, at least we got that part. Can't go outside. Upstairs we'll go. Oh, that looks like... That's Cloud. That is him. That looks like Rose. And who are you? I feel like we should know that guy too. But I think that's the Imid dude. Anyways, this glue has been added to... Yeah, got you. So we have food. A full glass of cloudy liquid. So I guess somebody could have died from poisoning. A salad. A particularly empty glass. Cloudy liquid. Wine probably. Red. Partially ate. Roast. Okay, we got salad. I'm sure some of this information will come in handy at some fucking point in time. Got you. We basically got like 3 salads. Is this a cigar? Must be the fancy guy. Some wine. All right. I'm sure something will tell us. Oh, we probably, it sees here, it seems like we got to figure out who was where. Who was eating what. Okay. Who do we have here? We're in a handkerchief. This is horrible. I do not know who you are. This clue has been added. We know who you are. It's poison. Nobody touch a thing and nobody move. I'll send you for a doctor right away. I know who this guy is because of previous ones. You have a key of some sort. And another key. If I'm right, he is now the dude in charge. He is the lord of the manor. She does seem rather unwell. It is extremely upsetting. 4 pounds and a shilling. Dude's got some money on him. This is Rose. This is his, I believe his sister. Yeah, so this is his sister. This clue has been added to, if that is Rose, which it fucking looks like her. A fan, rings, 4 pounds. The lady is not breathing with her face blotched, poisoned. He's not one of the Pear brothers. Maybe once I see the name, I'll remember. You killed my aunt. Okay, you devil, I should execute you on the spot. A pack of cards, 2 pounds, and a fork. So maybe if there's a fork missing at the table, we know where this person sits. What do we have here? We got water. Bottle labeled water. We have a roast. We have a salad. We got brandy. Maybe we got a wine, which is the red. Almost full of yellow liquid containing lemons. Bottle of cloudy liquid. Is that some liquor or is that like bad for you? We have ourselves a butler. Oh, my lord, this has nothing to do with me, says the guilty. Ensure that the beautiful lady sits next to me during dinner, and I will slip you a sterling. Peter. Doesn't mean he's trying to kill somebody, just means maybe he's trying to get a little handsy. Note to self, if you get frustrated when working, remember to tell about the rich lord who married his donkey, and you will feel better. All right, 1 shilling. Also, he's got both keys that which makes sense. Scott, how's it going? He has both keys that the Lord does, considering that he is a butler. We need keys. Shit. I want to go downstairs first. Hopefully this leads us back upstairs. We got so many rooms to look at. My God. Monkey Man versus the Dark Hand. We have 36 clues to find. God. Monkey Man 2. There's a sequel. Who would have known? We have some keys. Remember, not all this shit actually means anything. Small bottle filled with liquid. This looks like Evan's pocket watch. A couple of pennies, a fancy handkerchief, and a shiny pocket watch. And more keys. Got it. This chick does not look happy. Thank you, dear. No, I threw it out. I do not read such dirty literature anymore. I hope our master's guests are satisfied and that Brian served everything as instructed. All right. So, where is he at? Brian. Do not know his last name, but we do now know his first. 2 keys. Got you. The dinner party will take place on April 8th. Everything should be ready by noon. Prepare the roast, which I believe we already have that. Trix, how's it going? Young Miss Richards appears to not be enjoying the meat. Therefore, prepare some alternative side dish. Okay. Ooh, she doesn't like meat. However, we have 3 salads. I'm assuming she's not smoking a cigar. But she's either here or here. This person didn't even touch their food. What was her name? Richards. Okay. This is not exactly where she might be, but she's one of these. I don't take her as a cigar smoker. Okay. What's this one for? I'm not for sure what information they want there. Oh, we gotta figure out who sleeps where, I'm guessing. Okay. Ooh, all right. Miss Smith. 2 eggs and a pot of tea each breakfast. No heavy food for dinner. Does that mean steak? Apple? How's it going? You're responsible for little doing all his errands. Okay, Mr. Thank you for the love. Mr. A Walker. I'm to be woken up. Right now we're playing a detective game and we're trying to figure out a lot of stuff. My brain is going to melt before this little episode's over. I am to be woken up and dressed by 7 a.m. I expect to receive my daily newspaper by noon. Okay, Baker. I expect all the rooms to be cleaned every day, twice on the days that I have to visit. And David Gorin. Is that dude? That one dude, I'm like, I should know this guy, and then I think that's his name. Cakes, how's it going? Meme, how's it going as well? Job requires that we may arrive late during the night. No complaining about this. Okay. We do know who you are. You are the Lord of the house. That might be the Gorin person. We'll get to that later. We know that this is a chick, which means it could be, who's the chick? Richards? For now, we'll put that in there. Could be Richards. Or whoever. This has got to be Little Peep. The rapper. All right, there we go. Gotta be the errand boy. All right, what do we have now? Mrs. Smith for 3 years of service. An ornament engraved to Mrs. Smith. So this is probably her house. Maybe. We have a key. Wine and brandy. We already know this information. Matt, how's it going? I didn't think we'd actually be able to open the door. Of course, I can give you some candles for your room. The bad part is we're learning the information. We're going to have to come back and figure this shit out again. Lucia. Of course, I can give you some candles for your room, Lucia. I am assuming you're itching to continue reading Candleless novel. Jubs, how's it going? Oh, man, my brain is going to melt. I had to use this letter to share good news. There is no substance to the claims that your late husband used his position to squander church money. The judge has decided to remove all accusations and you will be no longer a target of the baseless gossip. I truly and sincerely hope that you will provide some comfort in these dark times and when ignorance and impudence go hand in hand. May our Lord. Got you. Thank you for the likes. Ethan, how's it going? My God. The door is locked. What do we have in here? Candles. My brain is already fried. Mom, man. Like Baylor? Mom. Dear Diary, this has been an ordinary day, mostly spent in the preparation of tomorrow's event. I do believe that some time for me is asked for a raise in a salary. Real Greed, how's it going? It is difficult to conversate to be had. All right. Ink. A pound in shillings. There's no telling what of this information I don't give a shit about. The Wise Slave. Fables about rules that you make you think. Troop, how's it going? Paint. Hey, down with parasites. Too long they have feasted on the blood and the sweat. Okay. Noted. So, okay, so when we figure out people's rooms, we can get a better understanding of what they have in their rooms. Ash Blair. I've seen you before, but this isn't you, right? This is your company. I should know what Ash Blair looks like. I've seen that name before. A dagger, a pistol. That's a first. David, clean up the barn until Wednesday. I plan on continuing experimenting with the artifact. So David must live in this room, right? The kitchen here. We'll put this in here for now. It doesn't mean it's actually right, but David must live here. I would hope. Door's locked. Zoo. How's it going? We haven't clicked on this door. Have I been stealing keys here? Loaves of bread, lemons. There's no telling how much of this shit I'm clicking on that I don't actually need. Sack of flour. Bottles with water. Cut. James M. How's it going? A piece of meat. All right. I feel like so far 80% of the shit I've looked at, it's probably not important. What's this? 2 keys. All right, someone's stashed. This better bring me home. Oh shit. Door's locked. I can only imagine what the next episode is going to be. Once your target has ingested the love potion, establish eye contact and hold it for as long as possible. So the dude who paid that person to sit next to the lady actually might have drugged her and killed her and just didn't realize it. Well, I guess he did once he croaked. In most cases, the effects will be felt within 2 days, depending on your appearance. A pair of twig dolls and a bottle of pink liquid. Okay. This dude is trying everything in his power in order to get this chick to go out with him. Feelings. It will not change the rule that the staff member who has worked here the longest gets the bottom room. Do not bother me with such nonsense again. All right, the staff worker who's worked the longest gets the bottom room. It's gonna be hard to figure out. Whatever, I'm sure that has no importance. Even though it looks like she could have been poisoned, though, doesn't mean that is the case. Austin, how's it going? Ink. Got you. Candles. Remember to take the 4th one from every row. Whatever the fuck that means. Star Child. The fact that I like this game more than Frostpunk 2. Keep that in mind. Door should be locked. I would assume everybody's door is locked. Secret codes. Such trivial ciphers are reading only the first word of every line and make it easy to produce short notice, but extremely unsafe and easy to decode. Consider the simple example. Money has changed hands. We might have to keep that in mind for when we read something later. To only
this
read
game
the first.
Is crazy. Made me lose my mind a few times, lol. Super fun, though.
Yesterday, I was able to get to the 3rd one before my brain melted a little bit, and I was like, okay, we gotta call it for a day. This is the first. I'm already on the first one. We haven't got all the clues yet. I still need like 8 more. But I can already see it's gonna be a fun one. The fact I played a demo for it, and I've wanted to play it ever since. And then I saw it was on Game Pass, and I was like, well, I'll wait until Frostpunk 2 comes out, because I knew that was on Game Pass. And I played Frostpunk 2 for a day, and I was like, yeah, I don't think this game is me. Which is weird, considering I truly love Frostpunk, the OG itself. Due to the sensitivity of your stomach, I advised... Also, you know what's funny? When we played yesterday and got through the 3, I'm telling you, if I went back right after we were done and played all 3 of them again, I'd still not know what the fuck. It's like speedrun version when you should know the answers, but yet I would have to go through and be like, I don't fucking remember what I put. Due to the sensitivity of your stomach, I advised absence from alcohol for the next month. Also consider a glass of tonic before eating to avoid upsetting your digestive system. All right. So a person who doesn't drink alcohol, body liquid, opium. Oh shit, we got ourselves a druggie. But this is not your room. This is just like a study. Okay. The Lord himself. This cannot continue since my return and move to Sebastian's manor. He has asked for financial support 7 times. He clearly is unable to take any monetary responsibility. Please, I need your help. My dear brother, Rose. We know who Rose is. Rose is dead. It might be a last name, but that is the brother of the person. I don't know if he owns this place, but he's definitely here. Miss Baker, starting date, potion housemaid, yearly. Miss Baker, starting date, 1787, August 1st. Housemaid. All right, this is good news. We now know at least one of the people who work here is Miss Baker. Should I write that down? We should probably take a little bit of a note. Okay, Miss Baker. Baker started 1787, August 1st. She is a maid. Okay. This will help us with rooms downstairs. I don't know if both maids are downstairs. Hey, Logan? Or Hogan? Got a name there. I don't know if both maids live downstairs, but we do know that the oldest working one does. Back to the Lord himself.
Bing bang!
Note that Sagan D's nuts killed him.
What was that for? I like your idea. Let's send him to the colonies where violent nature will make him feel at home. All right, we already know who this was sent to. Okay, so Rose must be the one who can't drink alcohol. Keep that in mind. He's an opium user, though. I hear you're having a dinner with Lady Mary. And her well-to-do father.
Good evening, LRL.
Good evening, indeed. I can't remember the D's nuts joke was about last time. Almost makes me think it was about politically correctness. But that's probably because I read that shit. You know, dude, Concord, that shit lives rent-free in people's head. For a game that sucks so much, people can't stop talking about it. They just can't. I was reading more shit today, people still talking about that game. That game's dead. Lady Mary, the father, well-to-do father. If Peter and I were to join you, we could... tales of adventures in the colonies so we can ship them away. Talking about ship, though, I did read something about how Israel bombing Gaza. Well, they're sending, I guess they have these people from Israel that want to live in Gaza. And so they have these boat rides that they put them on, and they're like right outside the coast. And they're like, the main thing is that they just go by and watch bombs get dropped on Gaza. I was like, that's kind of fucked up. If Peter and I, beg? I don't know, dude. Too much. Figure that out later. Okay. March. None of that, I think, means anything. Miss Baker, isn't that who we already wrote? That we did. All right, that looks good. Trash can. Oh my god, dude.
Free boat ride.
I wonder
Entertainment
how much
$49.
wonder how much it costs, like a dinner and a meal. And then like the video just showed a bunch of like Jewish kids pointing off as like bombs are just blowing up in the background. Then they showed another video where like they're at some school in Israel, and I guess one of the kids there was from Palestine, and everybody was just making fun of the kid. I have a feeling that he might have kept that shit secret, and then they found out. Talk about being bullied. Imagine the whole school's against you. I thought I had it bad. All right, you seem pretty pleased after the old boy passed away and spotted freed up in the house of the Lords. Take care, George. Got this. Take care of those with whom you ally and have many friends, and we'll deal with you swiftly. Swiftly. The revolution will come when the likes of you crooked bastards, soon you will pay for your sins against the honest common folk. Guessing you may be here. Be weird for you to be here even though you're threatening my life. Dear Uncle Peter. Peter. I've seen that name before. He's married to the sister of Cloud. Yeah. I don't remember what his sister's name. The other sister. He's had 2 sisters, not Rose. Secondly, please send me 300 pounds. My God. It is a small change. It's small change to you, and I'm desperately in need of it. God damn, dude. Stamped, how's it going? Imagine that. Basically, it's probably like somebody being like, hey, dude, can I get $1 million? I know you're good for it. Okay, here we go. Once more, you have failed to answer. This is the last warning, and you will receive your transgressions against the demands. The only course of action is to have you to surrender yourself to justice. Last chance. Repent. Or we will unleash one of the stewards upon you. Brotherhood of the Mask. Am I in debt to somebody? What do I owe? Ooh, we got the golden idol. Go. I think we now know everything that we need to know. All right, let's figure out who's been working here. Yaza, welcome back. Does it say when you started working? She looks like a bitch. When did you start working here? Got you. You must be the other chick then. Of course I can give you some candles for your room. We need to figure out who's been working here the longest. More timer? How's it going? How do we figure out who's been working here longer? The door is not locked. Okay. What does this note say? 2 eggs and a pot of tea. Okay, so this should help us with who's in
It's
what
so
room.
much information, Law. Really easy to overlook stuff.
I mean, when I started reading this information, I knew by the time I got to the end, I wouldn't remember anything I fucking read anyways, so. Maybe, Mike, maybe, just maybe, we can get, when I went into this, I was like, maybe we can finish the game. I don't know how much longer there is. Now I'm like, maybe we'll just get through one of them. We got a lot of shit going on here, and I'm assuming that the one after this is going to be even worse. All right. We got a syringe. I think this is a little peep. What was in here? One of these had something. Nick, how's it going? I feel like we should know what that person already is. Like it's way worse. I'm happy to hear that. My God. I also read something today about, I guess this happened a while ago, but I only read it today. About how like in Alabama, at least there, it could be other places too, how like they take inmates from the penitentiary and have them work as staff, as basically slave labor. They said in the thing that they paid them like $8 or $7, like $7.50, but the institution gets most of the money. Like they get at least half of the money up front, and then they make them pay for like travel and stuff to and from McDonald's and like their equipment. That shit is funny. Imagine going, eating McDonald's, and there's nothing but fucking inmates back there cooking up food. All right. This is Rose. I know that for a fact. Do we not have to put faces to names? We do. All right. Rose. That is your name, right? Oh, dude, there's so many fucking people here. Rose, but your name is not Cloud. I know that for a fact. What was your second name? What was your second name? I don't remember her last name. Your name, Rose. V, how's it going? I'm trying to remember from yesterday. I'm hoping that each one of these can be played single, like by itself. Play stupid games, win stupid prizes. But I like, and then Ken, how's it going? And then the funny thing is even though they said working at like McDonald's, it seems that like every place around
Play
there
stupid games, win stupid prizes.
hires inmates. And everybody's just saying they pretty much just make them work there all day until they have to go back. Obviously, the inmates, I don't know if they enjoy it or like they don't like it. Because you think from any story I've ever read, when the inmates work at the prison, they really make like pennies. So I wonder how much they're making from working at McDonald's. Dude, I would like it better. When I worked at fast food places, I used to eat their food while I was working. Just saying. Getting a job working at McDonald's while you're serving time might be one of the best places you want to work. Saying. However, I would never eat there. I mean, if regular people are spitting and doing weird shit to your food, imagine what prisoners be doing. All right. Can we, Rose, what is your name? We read it. Hang on. We have read your name somewhere. Ah, yes. Kubert or some weird shit. Here we go. So that's you. Oh, that's not you. That's you. We should know who that is. It could be Peter. Could be Peter. I'm not 100% sure about that. I still don't know if that's really little Pete, but looks like it. Fuck. Dark Hand? Sounds like a racist term. All right. Where are we starting here? Bedrooms, huh? Who the fuck lives there? That's like the shittiest place to live. It must be a servant. Do you have anything? What is a servant doing reading? Johnny, how's it going? They say that the maid lives down here. Dear diary. This has been an ordinary day spent mostly in preparation. Here we go, back to rereading shit. I do believe the time has come for me to ask for a raise in my salary. After all these years, I have loyally worked here. Different conversation we had, I will strengthen and talk to her tomorrow. I need a big ass house so someone that refers to me as master. All right, who's ever been working here the longest lives in there. I don't think any maids smoking tobacco. So whoever we find out is the smoker, especially walking around with a gun. So I would assume the other maid probably sleeps here. Why does this maid have so much shit though? Versus the monkey man. Seems like a lot of shit to have. Unless she's like a thief. How do I figure out which one of you motherfuckers has been working here the longest? Alright, I don't think we need to go in those doors. To Miss Smith for 3 years of service. Yeah, but who gave that? Matt, how's it going? Miss Smith, huh? Orton? I think. What? How's it going? Drew out. Thank you.
Orion.
Orion! There we go. I'm dyslexic. Don't worry about me. How's it going? Thank you, dear. I threw it out. I was actually doing some shit today, and I realized that for some reason, when I could write a word, and then if I put it in capital letters, I forget how to spell it. For some reason, I was spelling out custom today, and then I had to put it in capital letters for some odd reason, like right afterwards, and I was like, I had to look at the lowercase way to spell it in order to remember how to spell it in uppercase. Elite Wallet. How's it going? I do hope that our master's guests are satisfied and that Brian served everything as instructed. Okay, so we already know.
I wish you played Dark and Darker again.
It is a great game. However, I do hate... Hey, Wave! Welcome back. There's something about keep playing the same game. My brain just can't do it. That's why I give all the respect to those people who can play the same game every day of their life. I don't know how they do it, dude. That, to me, would be the 7th layer of hell. Of having to play the same game over and over and over again.
What is this one?
This one is called something great.
Gotta go. Have a great rest of your day.
See you there later, Apple.
Try the finals.
Finals did have a new season. I was really hoping later, if I was really stumped, you could just help me. My phone a friend is leaving. Jojo, how's it going? The finals would be tight because I feel like I saw something about season 4. I actually really like the finals. What was the name of the game? That is the name of the game. The Case of the Golden Idol is the name of this game. I'm playing it because it is on Game Pass. Dude, we're never getting through this shit. Thank you for all the likes. I'm just saying. All right. I don't understand how we're supposed to figure out when the other one started working. Cube! How's it going? The dinner party would take on April 8th. Prepare roast. I don't think we need to know who ate what, right? Bomb Boy! Welcome, welcome. Aaron, how's it going? Young Mr. Richards, thanks for the love.
Dude, what's this?
This game is called The Case. Imagine if I got this wrong. Someone literally just asked, and then I was like, I looked it up. The Case of the Golden Idol. It is a mystery detective game where basically you have to figure out who killed who. However, you don't know anybody's name, so then you have to figure out who the hell is who.
Case of the Golden Idol.
There you go. I don't know what I said. Hopefully that is what I said. Young Miss Richards appears not to enjoy the meat, therefore we prepared an alternative. My fucking God. All right. The other ones, I at least had an idea of where I was going to start. We're just simply fucked at the moment. At least I know who that is. All right. Maybe are we supposed to figure out who the hell that guy? How's it going? Finally met that guy. How are we supposed to figure out who the fuck? Okay, we need to figure out who's the smoker. Thank you for the love. Rob, how's it going? We need to figure out who's the smoker. All right, let's check the rooms. There's got to be something that tells us about people. But lets us know who they are. Remember to take the 4th one from every row. Okay. Star Child, Inc. That is giving me, I feel like that doesn't really give me a lot of information. Thank you so much for the likes. Once your target has ingested the love potion, we also need to figure out who paid that guy to sit next to who. Why would he seduce Rose, though? He's already married. Anyways, in some cases, the efforts will be felt. Yeah. Got you. So whoever is roofing the chick stays here. We at least
Rose
know
is
that.
a fox.
He's a fat fox. Maybe he likes them thick. reason to judge. So the dude who smokes tobacco lives there. I'm assuming that the other maid lives here. I don't know. She looks like she's been here for a while. I mean, I guess there could be the chance she doesn't have a room at all. All right, let's go back upstairs and let's figure this shit out. I feel like we've gotten nowhere, really. I mean, most of the shit I know is just from previous episodes. I should know his name, but I don't. Food-wise, I don't have to... We are doing names, right? Yeah, we're definitely doing names. I was like, I don't have to like figure out what they're eating. If we can just figure out the cigar person. I think that's Richard's. What is that? Lemon? Because it has to be there's a person here who can't drink. Wouldn't that be Rose? I don't think Rose can drink. Rose. Where the fuck are you, Rose? Thank you for the likes, Rose. I think that's Rose. I think we've read that Rose can't drink. And we know...
No, but she can eat.
She can eat for sure. Good thing they didn't put that in the fucking note. And we know Richards is a female who doesn't like to eat meat. Oh, shit. Where'd that go? Maybe that's what it is. He's barking up the wrong tree, dude. Richards. I don't know her last name, however. She could be here, but I don't take her for a cigar smoker. All right, now we got to figure out. Someone only eats meat and drinks. It's like brandy. How are we supposed to figure out who the fuck is at this table? The Lord himself will be here. Poison. Nobody touch a thing. Nobody move. I'll send the doctor. We got to figure out who's drinking scotch and who the fuck is this ugly bastard. Ron Swanson. Samsonite. She does seem rather unwell. It looks like she's fucking dead. Mark, how's it going? Jaw, how's it going as well? For some reason, it made me feel like I was about to say Jewish. I was watching more like, you know those AI videos that they make? Like animated ones of like real people, and then they play it out, and then obviously you can tell it's animated because they don't move right. However, the ones where like shit just like, it's like, say someone's like driving a car down the street and then shit just like randomly blows up and the car turns into a plane and flies off. I'm actually gonna miss the days when the videos just like fucking were just randomness, because one day someone's gonna write a prompt and it's gonna make a real like video of somebody. And I'm going to miss the days where shit was just epic and things were just like off the wall. Like it starts off as like a video that could be real and then shit just like goes mayhem. He does seem rather unwell. I don't know why they keep telling me how much money somebody makes.
I hated it at 0, liked it
Thank you,
for
Jojo.
like 80, and now hate the fucking game again. So all it did was come back full circle.
Thank you so much for the follow. I keep saying live, and I keep thinking it's like. All right, I don't know how do we figure out? We gotta be careful. I was
I
saying.
didn't care why I wasn't following. I pop in every so often.
Well, thank you for stopping by. Stopping by means a lot more than following, but following does remind people that I'm here. So this looks like a towel. Pub Cracker, how's it going? This looks like a towel, and this is somebody's head. I was about to put two words together. That is a racial slur. Good thing I stopped myself. TikTok would have got me on that one. I'm learning. Okay. Maybe she just ate too much. Maybe she's comatose. Like it's Thanksgiving.
LMAO.
Definitely. And I mean, they get me for the easiest of things. I can only imagine if they caught my ass saying some shit like that. You killed my aunt. You killed my aunt, you devil. He could be a cloud. He could be, but he's the kid of somebody else. So it doesn't mean that his last name is the same as her. It could be. There's so many names though. It could be Peter. I don't think this is right, but we're gonna put that in there for right now. Could be Peter. Gotta figure out which one of these is which. We got Brian. How have we not figured out Brian's last name? It looks like a Smith. Does he have anything on here that says his name? Here's a beautiful lady sits next to me during dinner, and I will slip you a Peter. So this is Peter. This has got to be Peter. Unless that's Peter, but I feel like we've met Peter before, and I don't remember that fucking guy. Where's the jiggle physics? That's the second time now that I haven't said jizzle. Previous times, every time in these 8-bit games, they always get me. They have the jiggle. We should have never fucking said that word. But instead, my brain keeps saying jizzle. Jiggle. Jiggle physics. There we go. I'm gonna fuck that up next time. Lemon. Wait, tonic. Wait, hang on. Tonic.
Can confirm.
Indeed. I'm disappointed in this game that they don't have that physics running. I thought every game in that manner did it. Hang on a second. Couldn't Rose also... She can't drink wine, though. Who the fuck is also drinking a tonic? Peter could be sitting here. Because he might want to sit next to her. So, Peter... I don't really even know if that's your last name. Could be sitting there. I'm assuming everyone here is sitting at the table. Siege Daddy, how's it going? You fucking got me to say your last name again. I said I refuse to say that word. Okay, Stigar. We are gonna say that the Lord himself is a cigar smoker. Do you think he would have a cooler room? Llama, how's it going? I think the best fact about llamas is the fact that they spit. There's another animal that looks like a llama. I always wondered if they equally spit as well. Who is just eating meat? It's got to be this person. I just don't know who they are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There should be 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Rodney, how's it going? How about we do this? Why do I have David here? Who the fuck's David? Who's the smoke? Okay, this is Smoker. Why would he sleep here though? He fucking owns everything. Why? Who sleeps here if you own everything? I have to put him there. I don't have a choice. Gotta be where he's sleeping. I don't know why I put David. You think he would be up here, like a master room or something? I still don't know who the fuck worked here first. Is there anything else in pockets? Cigars. With a blue and a brown hat. Got you. Okay, we have the girl upstairs. I'm guessing the pink goes with the hot chick. Miss Richards. Okay. You trying to get a new wife? No, because Rose is his sister. Okay, she is Richards. Good, yeah, first name basis. You think they would, Rob, how's it going again? You think they would say last name. Wouldn't that be her last name? Why would they say Miss first name? It's always last. Her last name has to be Richards. Okay. I enjoy your company tremendously. When I visited your father last month, I am certain that you would wish to hear the rest of the thoughts on the shortcomings of our society. He's probably already fucking bored. I invite you and your father to dinner on April 8th. So that's her dad. So this is her dad. So you are Richards. She brought her dad with her at the manor. Dearly, okay. Dear Mary, here is something for you. Here is something for your diary from me. So her name is Mary? Mary Richards? I think we're getting somewhere. For you, I would fight a tiger and win. Peter. Okay, I think we got that name right. Yes, he is Peter. Okay, we are right about that. He is Peter. Okay, we're getting somewhere. We have names. I don't know what the hell this has to do with anything. I mean, they could have... A person right off the bat would think that she drank something poisonous, but someone could have injected her. This is Little Peep. Sure, fine coats. Little Peep. Run to the city and grab me some Ash Blair tobacco and a bottle of gin. I will pay you when I am back. David. Do you think it's David Richards? That would mean David Richards is staying in that room that I thought the Lord was doing. Rob, welcome back again. Got you on repeat. Okay, we're going to say his name's David. David Richards. Okay. David seems about right. Okay. David Richards is a smoker. If David Richards is a smoker, that means you're a meat eater. Norbs, how's it going? David Richard. David. Okay. You would be Mary. Fuck. It could be the other way. Graham, how's it going? I mean, he could have sat here because he seems like he likes her. Fuck. He's not allowed to drink. David Richards has got to be. I mean, his name could be fucked up. Peter seems like the kind of dude who would drug people. We don't know what she's drinking. Hang on. Hang on. Rob, keep spamming me. All right, we don't know what she's drinking. And we know that Rose likes tonics. So we can trade this out for Rose. All right, and then put this back this way. Fuck! Okay. Who else likes tonics? Unless he's hitting on Rose or some shit. Why wouldn't he sit? You think he'd sit near his daughter? Rum. David. I'm not 100% sure what his last name is. Obviously, not good. I think David Richards is here. Andrew, how's it going? David Richards. Even if that is his name. David is here. Mary must be sleeping in one of these beds. Who we have? Baker. Could be down here. I don't know her first name yet. Winking. How's it going? We just got to figure out. David. Peter probably sleeps in one of these rooms. If we can figure out who a guest is, we'll know that they have to go to... So, guest. So we got 1, 2, 3 maybe? 4. So we got 5 here all together. Slump. How's it going? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the maid, I was told, lives here. I just don't know her name. And so those two must be here. So Mary must be in one of these places. Which place would Mary be in? Star Child? Ink, okay. The Countless. This looks like somewhere she would sleep. I will not change the rule that the staff member who has worked here the longest gets the bottom room. Do not bother me with such nonsense. He sounds like he's trying to bang her, so I don't know why he would be so hateful. Okay. And a knife. Everybody in this motherfucker is armed to the teeth. I feel like she would... The Laceless Count. I feel like she would live here. I just don't know why he would yell at her, considering he's trying to fuck her. Richard? Mary? Could be getting somewhere. Tanner, how's it going? Try to go down. We need to learn these people's fucking name. Alright, so we know for a fact that this dude right here said he's putting her in the bottom. The member who has worked here the longest gets the bottom room. There's no way one of the maids works here or lives there. I wouldn't think so. Casket, how's it going? Okay. How do we figure out what your name is? We have Smith. Miss Smith for 3 years. Okay. What? No. Is her name Miss? Her name Miss? Her name? Okay, cool. We're good. I was like, if it's not Miss, then that means that her dad might have a different last name. Okay, we're good. Thank you, dear. No, I threw it out. I do not read such a dirty lecture anymore. I hope that the master's guests are satisfied and that Brian served everything, which is the dude. Is this guy. I don't know his last name at the moment. I have keys. I don't really know the importance of that. The dinner party will take place on the 8th. Fair roast. I don't think the food has anything to do with anything. Young Miss Richards appears to enjoy... Richards? Okay. The chick likes... Young Miss Richards appears not to enjoy meat. We already know that Richards is not a meat eater. Got you. This is probably how we learned her last name. It's got to be a last name. No meat. Start writing things down. And now we know her name is Mary because of a note that she has. Of course, I can give you some candles for your room, Lucia. All right, we now have a first name. And she does look like an old ass hag. Lucia. Lucia. And your last name's Baker, maybe? Lucia. I think that might be you. I assume you are itching to continue reading that Skinules, and then that's the reason why she said no. Hey, should we be looking for... Because we already know she lives at the bottom. And her name is Ada? Ada Wong. Piper, maybe? How's it going? PvPer? Each their own. Yeah, okay. You could be living up there. How would I know what her last name is? Miss Smith. She's married. That doesn't make any sense, though. Whose house is this? Isn't this Adam's house? Or whatever the fuck his name is? We have a Smith. None of this shit matters. None of that door shit matters. We just have a bunch of weird shit. Couple, a few pennies. Fancy handkerchief. We have keys. What do the keys have to do? Monkey. I don't think Monkey and Dark Hand have anything to do with anything that I have to find. 2 keys in a bag. Key. You never know if some of these key things have anything to do with anything. Are we done with this room? Little peep. Gotta be you. Run to the city and grab me some Ash Blair tobacco and a bottle of gin. Okay. I will pay you when you get back, David. David is the dad, right? Gin. Cigar. Wait, did he just say I'll pay you when you get back? This dude like a servant? Probably like every dollar he's got. David, huh? That's the reason why we say you're David. Which makes sense. He would come here with his daughter. Yeah, it even says expensive. He would come here with his daughter. Okay, he's a cigar guy. Did he send him out for cigars even though he had them? This is how we know their last name. And we know that this dude is attracted to her. So he's got to be the one that's sitting next to her. This is how we know that her first name's Mary. Would fight a tiger and win. So he has to be the one sitting next to her. This has got to be... Rose is in the way, though. Are they going to switch seats this way? We got to figure out who else wants a tonic. He doesn't eat meat. And she's not smoking a cigar. So she's here or here. And we know Rose needs a tonic. So she could sit here. She's not allowed to drink. Fucking bitch. Can I go into this door? Oh, that brought me downstairs. All right, let's read a little bit back into this room. Not important. Okay. Once more, you failed to answer your... Whatever. This is the last warning you receive of your transgressions and your demands. Last chance, repents. Or on at least one of the stewards upon you. Brother of the Mask. Austin, how's it going? I don't know why I exited out of the trash. You seem pretty pleased after the old boy passed away and spot free in the house. Take care of those whom you ally. I have many friends and will deal with you swiftly. George. I mean, I'm going to assume that George is not here. Final Vanguard. Doesn't even sound like a fucking person's name. Dear Uncle Peter. Okay, we know. Okay, I know. Maria, how's it going? Silence Puppy. How's it going? I don't know if you tried out 33 Immortals. There's another game. It's not really a co-op game. It's more of a PvP game. This Saturday called Ascendant. I don't really fucking know, dude. I think it's called Ascendant. Last time they told me, like, at the very last second that they were having a playtest. I was like, these fucking idiots. At least now they told me, like, almost a week in advance. Electro, how's it going? I saw that. I hear you're interested in Lady Richard. Hang on. Uncle. Okay, we can figure this out. I hear you're interested in Lady Richards. I think you are too old for her. This fucking guy. I shall court her instead. Secondly, this motherfucker broke and he thinks I'm going to let him have this chick. It is a small change to you, truly, Peter. We know for a fact that Peter is in love with this. So he has to be sitting next to her. Has to be. Thank you so much for the likes. Okay, dear Edmund. So anyways, just to let you know, 33 Immortals is a game where you play with 32 other people. Hopefully you get 32 people who are actually mentally capable of playing a video game. However, the game has been out for quite some, like playtest wise, for a while. So people are starting to get how the game works. If you would have played that shit the second like it came out, dude, you'd be like, I think these people might be mentally handicapped. They play like they've never played a game in their entire life. He clearly is unable to take... Wait, hang on. Okay, who we got? Rose. This cannot continue since my return and moved to Sebastian's manor. Okay, so Sebastian lives here. Casket, welcome back. Manor. He has asked for financial support 7 times. He clearly is unable to take any monetary responsibility. Is he actually on my list? Sebastian? Doesn't look like it. Okay, we're good on that part. Put that away. I need your help, my dear brother. Okay. Miss Baker, which is... she's married. Which is we have her in the bottom. Ezekiel, how's it going? Starting date, position, housemaid. Yes, and we have her down there. We think she's been here the longest. Baker. 1787. What year is it now? Hang on a second. Okay, year 17. You gotta figure out what year it is. Because the other chick has been here for 3 years. One of them has been here for 3 years. So obviously, whatever year it is, if it's not 1790, it's definitely not Baker. Okay. We're learning as we go. We already read that, like everything else. Okay, what year? How do we figure out what the year is? We need to read that in a second. Anything? It's 7088. Dear Ada. Is that who you are? So obviously you're not. Baker has got to be the oldest living, or the oldest one working there. Yeah. Okay, hang on. This Richard's, yeah, because we already know that. Okay, what's this? David Gorin's job requires 1, 2, 3, 4. Then that would be the dude who owns the house. Miss Smith. 2 eggs and a pot of tea each breakfast. No heavy food for dinner. We're missing... We don't know who Miss Smith is. Smith. No heavy food, so salad. Somewhere I fucked shit up. No heavy food for dinner. You are responsible for Little Peep doing all his errands. He's telling Miss Smith 2 eggs, no heavy food. You are responsible for Little Peep doing all his errands. Mr. Walker, I am to be woken up and dressed by 7 a.m. I expect to receive my daily paper. I don't remember seeing a paper anywhere in the rooms. Miss Baker. Who the fuck are these people? Who are these people? David Gorman's job requires that he may arrive or leave during the night. No complaining about this. Who the fuck are these people, dude? NB? NB. You talking about the David Gorin's job requires that he may arrive or leave during no complaining about this. That'd be Brian? I think we have an end. Dude, this shit is difficult as fuck. Smith, Walker, and Baker. Yep. Shit. Well, we know her name. And we know that her name is... Oh, she is Baker. Aunt, how's it going? Yeah, she is Baker. Okay, Baker. The fuck's your first name? Lucia. Lucia. All right, hang on. Who's on? Let me read this shit again. Which one are you? He's got to be on this list. But they don't have a first name, which sucks. I expect all my rooms to be clean every day, twice on the days that of a visit. Requires that he may arrive. Well, we know it's not you. And B. Smith. Her last name is Smith. Smith. Brian, huh? What the fuck is your name? Brian, huh? It requires that he... Brian, huh? Walker. You think his name is Brian Walker? Walker? Fuck! The Walker sounds about right, though. I am to be woken up and dressed. I expect to receive my daily... That makes sense. 2 eggs. You're responsible for a little... Which makes sense why it's her. I feel like, for the most part, we've got this under control. Okay. That's right, because we know she's Lucia. Nice. And then we know this is to her. I have to use this letter to share good news. There is no substance to the claims that your late husband used his position. Judge. May our Lord Stewart. Okay. What'd she say about that? Thank you, dear. No, I threw it out. I do not read such dirty literature. Her name is Ada. Because she said that she threw it out. Do not read such a dirty literature. I hope that our master's guests are satisfied and Brian served everything as instructed. Okay. Which means that she has that note, but it was for the other chick. Alright. Of course, I'll give you some candles for your room, Lucia. I assume you're itching to continue reading that scandalous novel. Thank you. No, I threw it out. I do not read such dirty literature anymore. Maybe it is the right. I might be overthinking it. Okay. We know these are correct. This has got to be Peter because on the thing it was him with a mustache. These are iffy. Not 100%. I think that's Little Pip. I don't see why not. I'm not 100% sure about this. These seem to be good, but maybe not. Motherfucker. Okay. Wait. How the fuck did that happen? Did I accidentally switch up their last names? Alright, we're getting somewhere. Luck, baby. Alright, so now, is your last name actually Baker? Your last name is not Baker, is it? Alright, bitch, what's your name? And it's not Smith? D. Smith? So you're talking... How can she not be Baker then? It's... Yeah, because if we change her first name, then we get fucked, right? No, we don't. So you're telling me maybe her name is not what I think it is. David? What does that mean for me? Dave! What a coincidence. What does that mean? So Ada Baker. Ada Baker. Ada Baker. What the hell did I just do? Why did it make a noise? Hang on. Where's Rose? Okay. Okay, Rose. Which makes sense. So this is Rose. Which means that I'm missing 2. We know that. Ada. Okay. Ada. What was her name again? Ada. I was saying it was Ada Barker. Okay. Barker. Baker. Means 1 is still incorrect. So would that mean her last name is not correct? David Richards? No. Peter Bailey? Mary? I don't think we have a Mary yet. Monkey Man? I don't think so. Brian? There's no way you're... Because we got Brian Walker. Does that mean his could also be incorrect? Brian. Okay. That's good to know. Is his last name incorrect? Walker. So that is him. Okay. We have a Smith. We already have. Slime, how's it going? I think this is what we traded it out for. Mary Baker, huh? Wouldn't that mean if we take it away, right, and we put the name down, that means we have 3 of them wrong, right? Let's think this out. Because right now it says you have 2 or fewer slots incorrect. So when we put that onto there, it was basically telling us we have 3 that are incorrect. And then when we put it back, we had 2 that are incorrect. But it didn't say it when we did this, which would make me think that her last name... Shit. This is where I try to think, but it's just not. Maybe her name is just wrong altogether? Nah, one of them is correct. Her name is fucked up somehow. I think altogether 3 of them gotta be wrong. Is that how that works? Right? And then if we switch them out, it's not really doing anything, right? Baker. Then we have... I think just one of these is incorrect. Because if you do this, then 2 would be incorrect. And I can switch it out because one of them is correct. How is that possible, though? If I switched out a last name... What the fuck was your last name in the first place? right? So you got that. And if I do this, it'll be just wrong altogether. Which means your name has to be that? What did I say her name was? Or what I thought her name was? What did I think your last name was? Baker is what I think your last name was. Baker, okay? And then if I call you something else, your last name is Baker. I can't even remember what the fuck I just did. Baker. What the fuck? I don't know how that's not your name. I've used this letter to share good news. How is that not your name? What does that mean? Two or fewer slots. Does that mean that one of these is incorrect? Because that's the only thing that makes sense, right? But how can that... If these two are incorrect and I trade out one, then one would be incorrect. But that would mean that one of the... There's no way I'm trading out names that are actually the correct names. Darkan. Why is your name so fucking hard to remember? We already have Lucia. Walker? You have like a better name to remember? Your name sucks. Baker. That is your name. Baker. Okay. You are Rose. You have a Mary and a Richards. Okay, Richards. What does that mean? Right? Which makes sense. We have Richards. And your name is definitely David. What's going on here? Yours was wrong and yours was wrong, and it still said two or fewer. But we gave you David back, which means that one was wrong. There's only one that's wrong. One of these names is wrong. I'll fucking brute force the shit out of this. Try me. I know for a fact that's not your name. I will figure out your fucking name. Monkey Man. Baker. Walker. Texas Ranger. Definitely not Lucia. Definitely not Rose. What's your fucking name, lady? Tell me your name. Oh, because we fucked up one. Final? Okay. We're back to Ada, I guess. Come on, brain, you got this shit. 3 were wrong, right? That's what this means. 3 are wrong. This means 2 are now wrong. So if I take this out and we put... Did that change? It had to have. And if we put Baker back, 2. So someone else's name is incorrect. Is it you? It could be our Smith. Twisted, how's it going? Smith, huh? How do we figure that out? Smith. Your last name is fucking Smith. What is your first name? Your name is correct. Who the fuck am I missing? Little. Your name's gotta be Little. That it is. Little Pete. So one of these names could be wrong. Is your name not David? Your name's not David. I mean, your name probably is David. Hang on. I mean, it could be David. How can your last name not be Richards, though? Mary. Richards. David. You're not David. God damn, that took my brain forever to figure out. Okay, you are not David. Why would... What is your name then, David? Peter? No. Mary? No. Baker? Brian? Darkhand? Walker? No. Lucia? Could be. Is not, though. Rose? Fourth. There we go. Who the fuck is David, and why are they telling that dude at the front to go get cigars? Am I losing my fucking mind? Who the fuck is David? And why do they tell you to go get cigars? You asshole. Okay. Alright, so we have that filled out. Worm, welcome back. Okay, now that my brain's fried from that shit. Richards. Alright, now we can start setting out the dining table. That means you are actually Richards. Our names are correct. And then we have Mary. Mary. Okay. Now we just got to figure out who is sitting where. Let's make sure that this bitch is not allowed to drink certain shit. Where did we read that? Due to the sensitivity of your stomach, I advise abstain from alcohol for the next month. Also consider a glass tonic before eating to avoid upsetting digestive. Okay. You're sensitive. Okay, due to your sensitive stomach, you can't drink alcohol and you need a tonic. Okay, no alcohol and a tonic. Tonic. Okay. We thought they were talking about Rose. This might not be Rose. Due to a sensitive stomach, I advise absence from alcohol next month. Also consider a glass of tonic. So, does that mean it's loud? All this shit is written to him, right? So this is his place. So he can't drink alcohol. So he's sitting here. Because he needs to drink a tonic. But they also told him don't drink alcohol. So you're sitting here. Okay. All right. Okay. Now we have to get down the fucking bed situation. Go down. Okay, from what we read here, I will not change the rule that the staff member who has worked here the longest gets the bottom room. Do not bother me. Lucia, is that your real name? Lucia Smith is your real name. Smith. Okay. David is not your actual name. Okay. This could be... I'm going to say that it's the other maid. Which is Ada Baker. We'll do that. Just because it looks like shit. Ada. Okay. And now who would live all the way up here? Starchild. Remember to take the fourth of every row. Stack of candles. Anybody else have candles? She said she'd give that chick a stack of candles. But if that's the case, she would be living on the bottom. David, clean up the barn. David, clean up the barn until Wednesday. I plan to continue experimenting. David. Who the fuck are you talking to? Clean up the barn until Wednesday. I plan to continue experimenting with the artifact. We don't have a David. If David was here, he'd appear on this list. Why is this shit in here? Yeah, and then that dude smokes cigars. So this has to be his room. You would think he would have his daughter sleep near him. She could be up here. Who is upstairs? Who's a guest? Rose, maybe? Rose could be a guest. Let's put Rose in here. Second. Rose. We know it's our dude's house. Rose. Unfortunately. Only a maid would live in the shithole. Ada, Lucia. Lucia, Ada. Little Pip. I guess he could be, right? Of course, I can give you some candles for your room. I assume you're itching to continue reading the... So, is she upstairs? There's no way, right? And this is Little Pete. Then this would be Richards. Because of the candles. Upstairs. How do we figure out when that chick started working here? Miss Baker. $17.87. 1787. And the year, what year does it be? The 1788. Doesn't mean that's the actual year. Anybody got like a more recent 1788? It's got to be 1788. Which means he's only been there for a year. To Miss Smith, yours, Lucia. I don't know why I thought she gave someone who worked at the house a gift. That makes way more sense. Lucia Smith. I still don't think you're here. I think there's no way, right, that Rose would be here. Rose. For 3 years of service. Okay, we know the shit for a fact. I will not change the rule that the staff member who has worked here the longest gets the bottom room. Boom. There we go. We know that for a fact. So, what do we have here? I think his sister lives here. He's definitely there because of the cigars and shit, and he's a smoker. I don't know why it says David. Who lives here? Candles. Which would make you think, what's her name? Lives here. I mean, she lives here because of the candles. Who the hell lives in this shithole? Monkey Man and Dark Hand. Okay. Monkey Man. Right, Dark Hand. I have a feeling Peter is there. And Mary? Rose? These two are correct. This fucking game's hard as shit. One single, how's it going? Ada. What's your last name again? Baker. Ada. Okay. This looks like Peter. I say this because he has this stupid fucking book, right? And then in here, he gave her a note, but like a tiger, and they look one and the same. Here is something for your diary from me. For you, I would fight a tiger and win. Maybe. All right, what's our main? Blink and Blink wanted Blink dead. Therefore, Blink poisoned Blink and hid the necessary key in. At the dinner party, Blink ingested the poison and died. Well, that would have to be Rose. We can at least put that in there. Rose. Okay. Therefore, Blink poisoned the Blink and hid the necessary key. One could say in the bag. What was she drinking? So they put it in the wine, I guess? Because Rose is dead. He didn't drink the tonic. So they put it in the tonic. Tonic. And hid the key in a bag, I would assume. I don't know why it says mattress. In a bag. Therefore, Blink poisoned the tonic. Could be Peter. He is a jealous son of a bitch. Blink wanted Blink dead. I'm assuming that they wanted Cloud dead. Therefore, Blink poisoned the Blink. Go back upstairs. Note to self, if you get frustrated when working, remember the tale about the rich lord who married his donkey. Ensure that the beautiful lady sits next to me during dinner, and I will slip you a shilling. But he's the one who's got the love thing, right? Opium. Peter tonic. Where's this love note? That's his fucking... Here you're having dinner with Lady Mary and her... How the fuck did I mess that up? Literally says it right there. Can I continue smashing banner? Where's this love note at? That I read. Something in... Was it down there in the other one? Hang on. Monkey. No. Bunch of keys. Small bottle of liquid. This is a love note. I read a note somewhere. Here we go. Ciphers. Money has changed hands. It seems like it's probably like hinting at something. Visions of the utopia and the ordered structure. Where the fuck did I see that at? Our child. Okay. Neck. Ink. Alright. Someone has a love letter. Where the fuck is it? Down. Tobacco. I don't know why this says David. Candles. Well, okay, so multiple people have candles, which makes sense. Your diary is already a day mostly spent in preparation for tomorrow's event. I do not believe the time has come for me to ask for a raise. It's a difficult conversation. Fucking get fired. There is a fucking love letter somewhere. Is there a different way to go about seeing it? No! Thank God. Okay. Thank you, God. Cigars. This the love letter? And how's it going? Enjoy your company tremendously when you pass a video. I'm certain wish to hear all your thoughts. Okay. I'm bore her ass today. Death. Somewhere there is a love letter. Cards, fork. I forgot to check to see if a fork was missing. Fan. Got you. Yes. I know for a fucking fact. Is this fork missing, by the way? Motherfucker. This fork is missing. I forgot all about that little hint. We need to write more stuff down. There is a love letter somewhere in this motherfucker. I will find it. I'm pretty pleased after the old boy passed away. Take care of those whom you are your allies. Not a love letter. Revolution, cook bastard, your sins. Got you. Once more you've failed. Brotherhood. Then his... Here you are interested in the lady. I shall court her instead. Where the... I know for a fucking fact I read a love... Cannot continue. He asked for financial support. Got you. Like your idea, let's send them to the colonies. I hear you have a dinner with Later and the father. If Peter and I were to join you, we could him in tales of adventure in the colonies so he can ship him away. Where is this? Jeffrey, how's it going? Do the sensitivity of your stomach. Opium. I'm not making this shit up. There is a love letter somewhere. Star Child.
Hey,
Where?
just browsing around.
Just browsing. I myself really do the same, just trying to figure out, like, I usually go around to other people's channels to see how I can improve mine. Mostly when it comes to TikTok. How's your day going though? The hell was I thinking of? Dude, this game is like... I knew when I first started playing this game, this shit would... For true crime, this is a mystery detective game. Definitely not like shows of true crime. People be dying though in the game. Okay. There's some love letter. Basically, the way this game works is that you gotta figure out who killed who. However, you don't know anybody's name. And so you have to like take clues to figure out who's who. We've done figured out who people are, where they were seating, so that way we can figure out who the person's dead. We know that. Now we got to figure out where they're sleeping, and then we got to figure out who wanted who dead.
I'm the grandson of the Zodiac Killer and can prove it.
Nice. No way. Well, thank you for stopping by my channel. I appreciate it. It's good that you stopped by. Maybe you can teach me a thing or two. I don't know where this fucking love letter bullshit is. I was really hoping that we'd get this. Why is this so hard for me to remember? Oh, we found, oh my god, the pillow. Once your target has ingested the love potion, establish eye contact and hold it for as long as possible. In most cases, the effects will be felt within 2 days, depending on your own appearance.
We're going public.
You talk about yourself like you're a business.
Wait, so Ted Cruz is your dad? What?
Got him. Once your target has ingested the love potion, establish eye contact and hold it. In most cases, the effects will be felt within 2 days. Does that mean Peter is here? Peter is here. Peter is here. But why? Okay, so this has to be Peter. It has to be. The dude has a crush on the chick. In most cases, effects will be felt within 2 days. He's also complaining. I will not change the rule that the staff member who has worked the longest gets the bottom. That it doesn't make sense. Is she over here? It's quite a shit room to be living in. Am I to judge? Richards?
Thanks for having me. Have a good night.
No, thank you for stopping by. But thank you, as I said, for stopping by. My brain's melted at this point in time and fucking day of playing this damn game. Hope to see you again. Maybe you'll tell me a tell of your dad. Your name is not Peter, it's Mary. Why would he want to move to the bottom floor, though? I will not change the rule that the staff member who has worked here the longest gets the bottom room. Do not bother me with such nonsense again. Why would you want... Who are you trying to move? Establish eye contact and hold it for as long as possible. This has to be Peter. This is Peter. This is definitely correct. These ones...
This isn't a game, it's actually the next generation of torture.
The bad part is that the next one is even more difficult. Blink wanted them dead. Therefore, Blink poisoned the tonic and hid the necessary key in the bag. At dinner party, Rose ingested the poison and died. Blink wanted Blink dead. Therefore, Blink poisoned the tonic. Maybe Brian did it?
Even the Zodiac's grandkid couldn't handle it.
That is true. I don't even know how to go about saying that name. D, how's it going? Well, fuck, dude. Sure that the beautiful lady sits next to me during the dinner and I will slip you a shilling. Who would poison Rose? It has to be one of these people, I would assume. It would make me think that it's Brian who would be the poisoner. What the fuck's your
Rick,
last
did
name?
you mean to type hashtag mystery?
This fucking... The little bit of brain cells I have left take a second to see what you're hinting at.
Or did you mean hashtag mystery?
Brian Walker. Brian Walker. I mean, there's a lot of people that wanted his ass dead. Definitely not Monkey Man. Vanguard. Go to the room. How many death threats we got going on here? Seem pretty pleased after the old boy passed away. Take care of those who I have many friends and will deal with you swiftly if you dare cross me. So it could be George. So George. However, I feel like he would be on this list, right? So George, you're our first culprit. Where the fuck is your first name, George? Is that right? The curiosity, I thought I was clueless about a genre.
genuine curiosity, I thought I was clueless about a genre.
I feel like I need to take like a break from this game, or it's gonna like blow my mind. We got pretty good. We got pretty far. Mask of the Brothers, I'm sure, is not on here. I would pray. Yeah. Or will unleash one of the stewards. Okay. Can't be you. You don't have a actual name. It's not you. The revolution will come for the likes of you, you crooked bastard. Soon you will pay for your sins against the honest common folk with your blood. Or is it, so it's either this dude, it's either George or it's these people. Okay, we gotta take a break though. Gotta take a little break from this game. My brain did what it could. You know how funny it'd be if you quit the game and then you come back and that's when it resets everything? I don't know why I have to Alt F4 this shit. It is. Almost. Is there anything else? I want to play Tectonica.
It's almost stream end.
Not today, but one of these days. I'll play that game. What else is on the back burner? Back rooms. I forgot I had games under horror. These games have been here for almost a year. I forgot they existed. Tectonica. Let's take a look. Here we go. Has to say somewhere in this motherfucker.
Is that co-op?
Co-op. 2 to 4 players. Look at that. I think you may have made up my mind. If you can play that, we can do that. Okay. Do I want to play a demo? I have fried the shit out of my brain. It is on Game Pass. Let's see here. Beacon.
And Game Pass too.
Bullets and Brains. All right, yeah, we'll leave it at that, dude. Every time I get on, part of me is like, what time is it? But dude, I could probably play. We're doing it. We're playing another hour. Even though usually my brain by now is like, how did we go from a person who played like 20 hours in a row to a person who plays 2 hours? And like, all right, I can't take it. We're gonna play some Slay the Spire though, because it's the easiest thing for my brain to remember. I might have lied about that. Envoy Spaghetti. I forgot that you were playing Factoria. One day I'll play
I have yet to make Conveyor Spaghetti.
What's this game? What's this one? All of these I will play in all due time. What do we have here? Like a Souls-like? Disposition. The problem is that I haven't actually looked more into that game. That game could be complete garbage for all I know. I don't think I've even looked into that game yet.
Jotun's Lair Hordes of Hell demo.
I feel like I've tried that shit out. I feel like every time I turned this on, no one was playing that shit. Oh, that's different though. Not one and the same. These are 2 different games that we're talking about, right? Hordes of Hell, huh? Order. Ooh. Oh, yeah, that game. I actually like that game. I wonder when it says it's coming out. Ever? I was like, shouldn't that game up? Sumi, how's it going? All right, motherfucker, make up your mind. Did this game ever come out? Nope. Last time I checked, they were trying to make a mobile version of it. What are we gonna do? Fucking kill myself with another one? Survivors like really fell off. They used to come out all the time. Now it's just like, but the ones that do come out, they're like extremely generic. Like no one gives a shit.
Survivors like really fell off.
I forgot Deadlock existed. Funny enough. Talking about a Survivors like though. This sounds like it's a Survivors. Ow. Maybe it's because of the work I do. How the fuck did I go from 28 hours straight to 2 hours? Blows my mind. One of these days, I'll be a true gamer. All right. Hey, that's not. I was about to say it's Haizu, but that's not it. Can I remember? I know the second one's Ko. I think it's an H. Would it be Hoko? Maybe? Or is it's M? Is it Mo? Is it Moko? Or is it Mako? Or do you even know? Or did you just choose two random Japanese letters? Or is it Mu? It's one of the, maybe it's M. It's definitely M. M related, the last one's Ko. I'm not for sure which one though. Could be Muko for all I know. I wish you were there so you could fucking tell me. I think we're done. My brain can't handle anymore. Unfortunate. Chatters, lurkers, anyone and everyone in between. I think it's because we played a puzzle game. That shit fries my brain. I'll be out of here. Thank you all for stopping by. Be back tomorrow, Tuesday. Will we keep playing? That's a hard ass fucking game. I'll at least try to finish that episode. And then maybe we'll play Tectonica. Good night indeed there, Track. Are you able to play Tectonica after playing Satisfactory? You think that would be too much automation.
Good night.
Good night indeed, sir. Ko, see you later. Thank you. Kasumi, D, Jeffrey, Ann, One, Worm, Twisted, Slime, thank you. David, Ant, Ezekiel, Casket, Silence, Electro, Mary, Austin, TV Peer, or Pipe.
Probably.
Piper. Tanner, Rob, Plum, Weeking, Andrew, Rob, Grim, Luck, Siege, Llama, Scoop. Tell me how to say this correctly. We'll get to that in a second. It sounded like I was about to cry. Club Cracker, Jojo, Jaw, Mark, thank you. Orion. I'm an idiot. That guy, thank you. Wave, thank you as well. Apple. Elite D, actual D. I think the other D person. I just didn't know what the letters were afterwards. What? Johnny Boy, N, V, Nick, Mike, Calvin. There we go. God. Yaza. Concrete. Togan, maybe. Austin, M, James, Troop, Zoo, Chance, Owen, Real Greed, Baylor, Ethan, Jubs, yes, Matt, Reem, Cakes, thank you, Trix, Scott, Duck, Dylan, and Gabrielle, thank you.